about the second-hand motor car I got. By Jerry, it was a fine turnout. In fact, it was turning out quicker than any car I ever saw. And the great thing about it was that you never had to crawl under it to fix it, because if the slightest thing went wrong with the machinery, it would turn upside down for you instantly, and it was so easy to get at it. The man said it was a 20-horsepower runabout and very strong. Well, it certainly was strong, for you could smell it further than any car I ever saw. But there was one fellow that told me he loved to smell it, because after he smelled it, he knew the danger was past. And was a runabout all right, because it was run about half a mile, then he stopped. But the funny thing was, you couldn't make it run without a lot of dust. In fact, it took more dust to run it than it did to buy it. Well, anyway, motor cars are the greatest thing in the world. Why, you don't see the poor people now that you used to see before the days of the motor car. And the reason is that half the poor people have been run over and the other half are afraid to come out. Over the way. Dan O'Brien, a friend of mine, had a motor car, and he told me he was going to have a new attachment put on it. And would you believe it? As soon as the attachment was put on it, O'Brien lost control of the car. The sheriff has it now. Well, sir, I could do nothing with my car, so I decided to get a chauffeur. You know, a chauffeur is French for plumber. I call him chauffeur because he gives people such a little show for their lives. My chauffeur certainly was a wonder. I asked him if he had a recommendation from his last employer, and he said no, but he thought he could get one in a month or two, because he expected his last boss would be out of the hospital at that time. Well, you ought to see the clothes he had on. He certainly was dressed to kill, and such a mean disposition. Why, he was the greatest fellow for running people down I ever saw. He was a smart fellow, though, and it didn't take him long to show me the difference between the quick and the dead. The quick were those that got out of his way, and the dead were those that didn't. I asked him if he killed people off, and he said no, only once. Well, I took a chance and I went out with him this afternoon. He told me he knew every bump in the road, and he did, for by golly, he didn't miss one of them. We were going so fast, we were only hitting the high spots on the road, and I got scared. I said to him, hey, I just $10 to be out of this. He says, oh, you'll be out in a minute and it'll cost you nothing. Why, say, he could make that car go so fast, it took two people to talk about it. One to say, here he comes, and the other, there he goes. Well, we had a fine ride. The fine was $50. I thanked the judge, paid me fine, discharged the chauffeur, sold the car, got on a trolley, and here I am. By golly, having that automobile has suddenly made walking a pleasure for me.